Hi, and thanks for tuning in to another Let's Talk Divorce session with me, Karen Stewart, the CEO and founder of Fairway Divorce Solutions. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I have offices all across Canada, and I have people who are very, very committed, whether it's their own franchise or a corporate office, committed to helping you get through divorce. And they asked me if I could do a video so that when people call in and they want to potentially look at using Fairway Divorce Solutions, that how do they get their spouse to come in for that initial no charge 1 hour consult. So this video is for those of you who yourself would like to know what's going to happen and why you should come in, and convince those of you who are a skeptic and just don't want to come and spend that hour with us. So like all my videos, I like to have an equation that sets sort of the groundwork for success. So the first reason you should come and see us, and remember, it's a no charge 1 hour consult with one of our top-notch professionals who's going to put you in a room, yes, together, but they're very trained so that emotions will stay under control. They're going to ask very specific questions about your situation. Again, not going to put you in a position where it's going to be conflicted. And we're going to tell you about how we may or may not be able to help you. If we don't think we can help you, we will at least give you some direction of where to go. And the other thing we'll be able to do is give you an idea of how much it's going to cost, if not exact, because sometimes we can give exact quotes, and how long that's going to take. Because we believe in being on the same side of the equation as you, the same side of the table as you, and so we really do premise our pricing around flat fees. So why should you come in? First of all, you need to know, and I'm going to break this down to an equation because I like that. So the first part of the equation is you need to know your options. Well, Fairway is an option. Other alternative disputes are options. Hiring a lawyer is an option. Hiring a collaborative lawyer is an option. Hiring a different type of mediator, a more traditional mediator, is an option. These are options. We are one of your options, and we're across Canada, and our model is proven. We use what we call independently negotiated resolution process, which takes the two of you through our entire process independently of each other. So your level of stress and conflict and lack of trust doesn't matter, because our model is designed to accommodate that. So know your options. When you leave after 1 hour, you will know how or if we can help you. You will also know what some of the other options are, and we'll better equip you to go out and ask the questions of those other people. For example, if you're going to hire a lawyer, wouldn't you like to know all the questions to ask them before you go in? So that is the part of the equation. Smart, know your options. Number two, be realistic about the outcomes of those options. You can listen to lots of my different videos that I have produced over the different consequences of different types of ways to move through divorce. Obviously, since I'm talking about Fairway today, and you already know I'm very passionate about changing the way divorce happens, and so I'm passionate about Fairway. I think Fairway works for the large majority of people, regardless of complexity of either financial situations and regardless of the conflict. Except, of course, if there's serious physical abuse, then that really doesn't belong in anywhere except I believe, with criminal lawyers. So that aside, the next thing is be selfish. You're going through divorce. The laws are pretty straightforward around divorce. The goalposts for what you're going to negotiate are actually quite narrow. Be selfish. You should want to keep as much money in your pocket as possible. And guess what? Our model actually accomplishes that. So again, it's about letting us share with you how we take you through a process that actually removes emotions from decision making so you can focus on the money. And you're saying, well, maybe I don't trust my spouse, I hate my spouse, I'm angry with my spouse cheated on me, my spouse may have hid money. We get that. We've been around the block a long time, and we have lots of systems and processes in place to ensure and protect your decision making. The other thing is, if that is actually happening, we will be sure to be bringing in accountants and lawyers to help. We will bring a very robust team to help you. So again, this is what you get to find out when you come and spend 1 hour of your time with us. And it's free. I hate the word free, but it's free. And it's not free with zero. It's not what you get. What you pay is what you get in this case. You will get value from that 1 hour with us. So yes, of course you want to protect your wealth, but you also want to protect your kids. Fairway is about preserving the ability and protecting the ability for you two to co-parent. Is that not worth an hour of your time? I'm sorry, I don't get that. If there's a way you can move through divorce that gets you all the money that you deserve and is within your lines of rights within the law, and it's going to give you the opportunity to co-parent in a positive way, that's kind of a no-brainer to me. And I think when you think about it, it's probably a no-brainer to you as well. The other thing is, okay, just call a spade a spade. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose to come and spend an hour with our professionals to talk to them. Now, I will tell you, there are a lot of naysayers out there. The traditional system of law doesn't really like us. A lot of our competitors don't really like us. Well, that's okay, because they wouldn't be talking about us if we hadn't, if we were insignificant or didn't matter. So, as much as sometimes it bothers me about the things that are said, I know that they wouldn't waste their time talking about us if we weren't a threat. So that's kind of all you need to know about that one. And then, of course, I always have in my equation, you have to minus something out of the equation. So you have to minus your ego. You need to check your ego just for an hour, and realize that you can sit in this room with this person maybe you don't want to be with. And even if you don't trust them, be selfish enough and set your ego aside so you can come in and at least listen with an open mind about a way that you can move through this. You want to make sure that you're making a good decision. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. In 5 years from now, your emotions, a lot of your emotions will have subsided, if not sooner than that, depending on the length of your marriage. But let's say 2 to 3 years, your emotions will have subsided, and all you will have is that agreement you had and the process you went through. So you want to make sure you are grounded and making really good decisions that will stand the test of time. And that's what Fairway is all about, making decisions that stand the test of time. And those decisions are very, very hard to make if there's affidavits and anger and mistrust and court and litigation. That's just a whole other ballgame you do not want to get into, and in this day and age, there's really no reason to get into that. So what does that bring you to? It brings you to potentially engaging a service that can help you in a path to lay the foundation for the rest of your life. Is that not worth an hour of your time? So I'm going to say to you, please come in to us and spend an hour. If we're not right for you, we will at least send you in the right direction. And the worst case happens that you leave and you actually have got better informed to go whatever path you want to go. Clearly, I hope you choose Fairway, because I think we do a great job and we absolutely care about you and changing the way divorce happens. So thank you for tuning in today. I hope I've convinced you to spend that hour of your time. I'd love your feedback. I know this was a bit of a promotion of Fairway Divorce Solutions, but please know I started this company because I'm passionate about you, I'm passionate about your kids, I'm passionate about the generations from now that are going to be impacted. And guess what? So is everybody that works for Fairway across this country. You are in good hands, whether you're in Ontario and Kitchener, whether you're in Winnipeg, whether you're in Saskatoon, whether you're in Edmonton, whether you're in Calgary, whether you're in Red Deer or Vancouver. Any one of those offices has your best interests at heart.